Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're having another turbo video. Listen, today I have something really exciting to talk about in terms of turbo. Um, I want to show you guys something, but before we do that, let's dive into the news. Listen, turbo is now listed on Now Wallet, right? Born from an AI experiment with GPT-4 and a $69 budget. Nice. Turbo is fully decentralized, community driven, and powers Turbo Chain for creative innovators. So, look, a new update, right? This is what we like to see from Turbo. As we know, oh, that pizza looks delicious. As we know, Turbo has done so much. It is one of the meme coins that have gone above and beyond. And the fact that, even when they have so many things done, they continue to pretty much impress by getting exchange listings, partnerships, some type of innovation, going into certain narratives, which is why I love Turbo the most, especially when it comes to meme coins, right? Before we jump into the price action, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go on pretty much coin market cap, and I just want to go and check out a few things with Turbo. We can see Turbo's market cap is chilling back where it was a couple days ago, which is important because we will talk about this in a second. Volume has been great, and when we go to pretty much here to see the holders, we can see that we have pretty much been holding a steady line despite the whole market going into chaos. So this is actually very, very important because when we go to the price action, ladies and gentlemen, we can see Turbo is actually doing pretty well. Now, this may come as a surprise because, as we know, Bitcoin has dropped a lot. Now, I want to make a quick comparison, right? I want to make a quick, very, very quick comparison. When we go to something like Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that Bitcoin on Monday, the beginning of Monday was at 96,000. Okay, right? It went from 96,000 to the bottom of Monday was 91,000 pretty much. So we dropped 5K, and that was at 7 o'clock. And when we go to Turbo's price action, right, we can see that Turbo somewhere up here was even Sunday was already selling off. Monday, it was somewhere over here, and pretty much the bottom of this candle, this wick, was Monday at 7 o'clock, right? 6, 7, 5 o'clock, somewhere there, PM EST. So we can see that this was the Monday low, right? We can go over here and take this out. I'm actually going to remove the green box just for now, right? We can see this line was the Monday low. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because we can see that we went up a little bit and then we went down, right? Tuesday at 2 o'clock was the lowest point we were ever at. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is something to note that's very, very important, right? So we can see at Tuesday, we went back up, right? We went up with Bitcoin back to 92K. And then we dropped all the way, down to 82,000. Pretty much we dropped $10,000 across 2 days, right? Bitcoin has dropped a lot. When we take it from pretty much over here, right, where it was 92,000 and go to the Wednesday bottom, we dropped almost 11%. But, ladies and gentlemen, when we go to something like Turbo, Turbo actually has been going up despite Bitcoin getting absolutely railed. Okay. Um, that is a good sign. That is a good sign. Now, one of the things that has been holding us very, very well is number one, Bitcoin dominance, right? When Bitcoin shot down to 92,000 in the beginning of February, Bitcoin dominance also shot up so high, almost upwards of 65%, like 64.5%. This time around, Bitcoin dominance has actually been selling off. So we're not really getting damaged that hard, right? We have gone up while Bitcoin has gone down. Now, that is a very, very rare case. Usually we see that during altcoin season or, close to altcoin season. Now, I personally don't want it to be altcoin season just yet because I do believe, if we recover some Bitcoin dominance, recover some Bitcoin price action, and then slam into altcoin season, then I believe we will have a bigger pump than expected, and great gains are to be made, right? Really, really exciting times. So That is something I'm looking out for, right? And even when we look at Turbo, right? Turbo has gone up a good amount, pretty much ever since those Tuesday, like Monday bottoms. Monday bottoms, we went from Monday, Tuesday bottoms, we went up roughly at one point, even 15%, 16%. So we're up roughly 14, 15% from those bottoms. But we can see not many coins are like that, right? We have something like ICP. ICP is up currently 10%. Remember, we're up almost 15% at the moment. Something like Caspa is pretty damn low at the moment, right? From these bottoms to here, it's up 2.5%, right? Let's go to another great coin that has a lot of utility behind it, right? Tuesday bottoms to where we are right now, 8% recovery. So we could actually see Turbo is holding extremely well compared to literally coins that have institutions behind it, which I believe Turbo has institutions behind it too. But big, sponsors, big people, big names part of these projects, and they're still doing worse than Turbo, right? Render is also a big boy, right? When we take Render's bottom to here, Render has, okay, almost the same amount it retraced back up. See, that makes more sense. In fact, it should be doing even better. So this is actually a very great sign for Turbo, right? This actually makes me really, really happy because Turbo has a lot of strength. Turbo has a lot of volume. Turbo's holders stay pretty much still during one of the worst times in crypto over what the last few months, right? Because it's been generally green. We've had one or two big kind of dumps and we recovered. Now we're going, Bitcoin's going down to the 80s, which we haven't seen in pretty much, 2 or 3 months, and Turbo is still holding. So personally, I am not panicking, but you also got to remember that Turbo is only, I calculated now everything in, it's only roughly 14, 15% of my whole entire portfolio, right? I don't really have too many meme coins. The meme coins I do hold, I still hold a little bit of Myro. I still hold probably like one or two, but it's a very small amount. And I do have a lot of utility coins, AI coins, and etc. So I have faith in these coins to bounce back up, but I also have faith in Turbo to bounce back up too, simply for the fact I believe, you know, we've already been through this. It's a great coin. It has real utility behind it. It's a meme coin that when you compare it to other meme coins, minimum top three in terms of how much real value it has. And that's a crazy thing to say because meme coins technically have zero value, right? But the thing is, with how much innovation Turbo has been doing over the last few months, with how many exchanges, with how many projects it has been collabing with, it's been getting involved with what Near Protocol, something else, what Chainlink, right? It's been dabbling to metaverse, the gaming. It has a lot more real value than pretty much every other meme coin, which is why I believe Turbo is not dying. Okay, look, now let's talk about price action. Okay, let's talk about price action. Here's the deal with Turbo, right? We have to pretty much, in order for us to feel really, really safe, we have to come above these levels over here of 0.0038. Okay, this is pretty much the big consolidation zone, right? We are still technically in the zone. And I know a lot of us at this point want just out, right? A lot of us at this point, we just want out. Um, you know, some people ask me, like, why are you not so stressed? Like, how do you manage this? Number one, experience. Number two, like I said, the coins I do have, including Turbo, I have a lot of faith and conviction in. Research has been done in it. The technical analysis, the partnerships, everything. I have big faith, even if things got delayed. And also trading. My number one thing is trading, full time trader. So even if my bias changes and even if there's actually short term dips or pumps or whatever, I can capitalize on it. Uh, just literally the other morning, $867 gold trade USD, and I'm in Canada. So what is that? 12, 1300. So in just about 30 minutes, people ask me all the time, like, what do you do? Guys, if you don't know, I'm actually full-time trader. I'm a full-time trading first, and then crypto, YouTube, and business come all second. Actually, God first, and then the rest, right? But seriously, right? I feel comfortable because of the position I set myself up in life with my crypto portfolio and because of the knowledge I obtained. Now, I understand you guys also watch these videos because you want to learn, you trust me, you also want to gain, knowledge. Um, there's multiple reasons why you watch, right? Um, and I get it. Some people have less knowledge. For them it might be scarier. You may have bought Turbo 2 months ago and you may be down a lot, right? If someone bought Turbo, let's just say on the 25th of December, you would have been buying at one of the tops, right? You would have been buying at one of the tops. You would have been down 70%. So if you put $10,000 in there, you're down to $3,000, which is very, very scary because it's hard to earn that type of money. Your average person doesn't earn that much, right? So I get it. I get it. Um, you know, Personally, obviously not financial advice. I'm sticking it through no matter what. Um, Pretty much with every single coin. If anything, I'm gonna dollar cost average more. And yeah, I because it whether it happens in a couple months or a year or year and a half from now, the pump, which I don't think it will happen that far from now. I believe it will happen just because of manipulation, opportunity, the amount of adoption there is with all these coins, that it just makes it very, very unlikely that we don't see some, at least at the minimum, like bare minimum garbage, some kind of recoveries near tops for all the coins. So, and that includes Turbo. That includes Turbo, right? Um, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, one last thing in terms of price action, like I said, we are still in the zone. Until we break out, we won't have, any big confirmation. As long as we kind of keep ranging, I don't mind. Once we break out, we need to retest pretty much 0.004, right? And then once we start bouncing up, that is going to be more and more confirmation. And I believe these will be the bottoms where people will be looking in hindsight saying, damn, I wish I bought here, right? So listen, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy. For those that stayed till the end, listen, I don't like talking about this too often, but I'm going to because opportunity. This package over here for 50 bucks is going to turn to 75 at the beginning of March because we're combining the two packages. So if you get in now or on the 28th, you will permanently have a cheap price for the rest of your life or until you leave. So if that sounds good to you, highly recommend joining the Discord for updates for a community and etc. And yeah, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Um, Remember, don't put your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Even though I'm kind of doing that, but I kind of have a way to escape because of trading. Um, and yeah, remember, 2 months ago you're really happy. 2 months before that you were not so happy. Then a couple months before you were bored. Then a year ago, probably a year to 9 months ago, you were probably really happy. So remember, things come in cycles. And there will be most likely one or two great opportunities over the next few months to either cash out at a great price or prices we could have never expected because of how high things went. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.